Friends, welcome to Watcher of Realms video. There are new heroes expected, and that's the only exciting part. But the most one is that certain confirmations have come, which is going to make this particular weekend fun. So, this is where I got an idea when I saw that Moonlight Invocation is coming, that we all knew. But this is where I got the idea that the event is expected because Vicious Plume is being offered. Otherwise, there was no clarity whether we are going to get the event also. Or was it just going to be Diaochan 200 summons guaranteed offer? So let's go in here, and this is where we have got the event intro. Star-Crossed Romance event intro. Star-Crossed Romance events will be launching on 9th of September and will go until 17th. So get ready for a week of fun. Amidst turbulent times, chaos divided Diaochan and Lubu. So it's the description. But going forward, there's going to be virtuous plumes and vicious plumes for completing event stages, quests, and redeeming them for rewards in the event shop. Then, where else are you going to get? The conversion period. Virtuous and vicious plume conversion period is going to be all the way till 30th of October? I'm not able to understand. Event stages is going to be the story stage. The hero's BP will be adjusted, so that we've already seen. Rewards is going to be from the shop. Mythic artifacts. So Lubu's exclusive artifact is going to be available. I hope. Yeah, even Diaochan. So that is going to be absolute fun. Let me go and check. He's already full, so that is going to be sold off. He did receive a couple of drops, but Diaochan has been really low in terms of her artifact. So it's going to move to 19. Okay, it's the healing bonus. So that's going to be the reward, then gear, hammer, recasting hammer, shards, and all that. So it's an improved one, if I remember. They should change the chat bubble and avatar border because we already have those. Introduce something more, something that we don't have. But okay. Then there is this 7-day sign-in. We're going to have treasure hunt celebration, scroll exploration. So scroll exploration is actually fun because there's a lot of rewards that comes out of that. Going forward, what is going to be the weekend summoning event and new heroes preview. So that has already come out. We have gone through that there's going to be Diaochan with Astrid that is happening from 11th of September. So not Wednesday, Thursday it is. Sorry. So 11th till 15th. Then we have got the next day Eirlys and Eirlys coming. So you can do pity manipulation. Subsequently Demi and Sythra. So we have discussed that. We also have got hero trailers that are out. Yep, so we have the hero trailers. Let's check that out.
Even the faintest rays dispel darkness.
Watcher of Realms. Watcher of Realms.
So that's Eirlys video. Let's look at Sythra's video.
Master of Realms.
Sythra comes with her skin, which means there's going to be double versions. We have got details of the heroes, so I want to just dive in quickly. Eirlys is a magic healer, Watcher and Northerner faction. Single target heal, team protection, and ally buff. So what does that mean? When healing allies applies Serene Breath, that's for 10 seconds. When Eirlys heals allies with Serene Breath, she provides an extra 30% healing bonus. Up to 2 allies with Serene Breath can be on the field. This effect cannot be dispelled. Okay? So, applies Serene Breath to the healing allies and grants physical damage reduction, which is plus 25%, and magic damage, which is again magic damage reduction, which is again 25%. 2 allies with Serene Breath. And when healing allies with Serene Breath restores 2% rage to the caster. So she charges up faster. Okay. Single target heal, which is applies attack based healing, which means attack numbers need to be really good. To 1 ally in range, single target heal. And you got multiplier, so it can go up to 120, I believe. Moving forward, that's the ultimate Litany of Mercy. It's auto. Applies healing prayer to 1 ally with the lowest HP percentage in range. When the bearer's HP drops below 75%, immediately restores HP equal to 300% of the caster's attack and removes this effect. Wow, this is going to be so. It's going to be really fantastic to have a real good high attack for her. So she can bring a low HP ally up the curve. Wow, when the effect duration normally ends, it is refreshed, restores HP equal to 100% of the caster's attack for the bearer. This effect cannot be dispelled. Okay, brilliant. Skill cost is 600. It'll reduce by 50 plus 50, that's 100. Which should speed up a bit, I would say. I think Diaochan is much lesser. So she does zip, zip, zap. Healing prayer, healing multiplier is going to be is 300, so it can be scaled up by another 50 plus 50, so 100, so 400 of the caster's attack. That'll be nice. Moving forward, Sanctuary of Light is a passive. 1 ally in range can be immune to 1 instance of fatal damage. So does something Lily type, keeping an ally safe from a fatal damage. The ally triggering this effect is with Serene Breath. Also gains immunity from all damage for 3 seconds. Oh, so if the ally has Serene Breath, there is a damage immunity. This effect can be triggered at most 1 time every 60 seconds. That's really super. Damage immunity, which is 3 seconds, can be scaled up to 5. And trigger interval can be reduced from 60 to 50 seconds. Wow. Looking forward, Hymn of Prayer is another passive. While the hero is on the field, allies recover an additional 0.5% rage per second, and skill up takes it to 1%. So this is like this chick, Eloin. The whole board has rage recovery. Allies with Serene Breath recover 1.5 plus this 0.5, so 2% rage per second. So they are faster. She is really nice. Move forward to the Awakenings. Direct healing, that's Awaken 1. Direct healing from basic attack. Applies an additional 1 instance of 15% healing to all allies with Serene Breath. So Serene Breath fellows get a lot of benefits. Healing effect plus 8 is the second. She's an attack-based healer. I think attack numbers should have been there. The healing effect can be collected via many sources. This is nonsense. This is really crap. Awaken 3. When healing prayer triggers healing when the bearer's HP drops below 75, grants damage increase to all allies with Serene Breath. damage increases plus 50%. And when healing prayer triggers, healing upon natural expiration or refresh grants damage increase to all. So she provides ally buff specific of 30%. Wow. That's Rage Regen Auto. This is when Sanctuary of Light is triggered, reduces the hero's attack interval by 35% for 15 seconds. Yeah, so there's 10% reduction and another 15 will go off. So it'll be 35. That'll be much faster. But that's A5. I'm not very happy with this crap. The rest are all standard. Well, that's Eirlys for you. The Watcher and Northerner duo faction. That should be real interesting fun. And she offers a Rage Regen buff to the whole board, and that's fantastic. So that's really cool. Let's go and look at Sythra. That's a Piercer Marksman of the Chaotic and Piercer faction. Now, Chaotic has got Sargak, who's also similar dual faction. And Piercer has got a whole gang. So she will be one of them. But let's move forward. Single target physical attack, defense penetration. That's really cool, which means a lot of bosses can be knocked deep, and summon. So she summons. Oh, that's why in the video there were two of them whacking away. Aha, something similar to an aura. Okay, when a unit retreats, dies, or hero's summon perishes in range, her attack increases by 15% for 10 seconds, which means the damage keeps on happening. Her next basic attack deals 200% damage and inflicts defense of minus 25. That's fantastic. Defense reduction, defense down. If triggered, when the hero's HP is below 60%, the duration is extended by 5%. So that is going to go to 15. And the attack is increase is raised to 20% from 15. So yeah, when reduced HP, 20% attack for 15 seconds it'll become. Okay, this is standard. 100 and skill up of another 20% damage to one enemy. Prioritizing airborne units, which is good. Fatal Kiss is the ultimate. It's a manual. Oh, that's a humongous range. That's a huge range. I think it's something similar to what Yuri has.
Try not to get burned.
Yeah, that's Yuri.
Welcome to the fire, darling. Try not to get burned.
Summons Tormented Soul. Rapidly shoots at one enemy within its owner's attack range initially, can shoot 10 times and dealing 240% damage each time. The Tormented Soul perishes after all shots are used. The Tormented Soul perishes after all shots are used. Okay, I'm repeating that. Prioritizes airborne targets. The arrow gets a return count each time it hits a fallen target. Up to 3 can exist on the field. Okay. So summons this crazy Tormented Soul in attack range. When summoned, deals 100% AoE damage one time to up to 8 enemy targets around the Tormented Soul. When the hero's current HP is greater than 30%, consumes 40% current HP. The Tormented Soul's initial shots can be increased by 5 from 10 to 15. And skill cost can go down, which means she'll charge faster. Shadow Fury is a passive, continuously dealing damage to the same target, reduces attack interval by 3% up to 6 stacks, so that's 18% reduction of attack interval. The effect disappears after she stops dealing damage for 6 seconds and then converts to restoring an additional 1% rage per second. Rage Regen can increase by 1 to 2%. And stack reduction per stack can be increased by 2, so from 3% to 5, so total 30% attack interval can be reduced. Wow. Fang of the Serpent is another passive. The hero has 10% defense penetration for every one ally within 2 tiles, including herself, whose HP is below 70%. She gains an additional 3% defense penetration up to 3 stacks. Initial defense penetration can be scaled up by 5% to 15 and additional 1 for 2. So 11. So by 2 of 5, 15 and 15, 30%. Okay, fair enough. Via skill ups, this must be arena based. Increases damage in the arena by 15%. That's the final passive. Cost is 15, which is on the higher side. Okay. Let's see if it gets reduced by some awakenings. So the first one is Tormented Soul's attack has 10% chance to increase the number of shots by 1. Killing a target and increase it by 4 times. Okay. Attack numbers go up. When the talent is triggered, increases the hero's damage by 15% with an additional 10% against elite and boss units lasting for 10 seconds. That's good. Penetration increase. So she's going to be handy against the bosses. Conditionally, of course. And the fifth one is every 20 times the hero's basic attack deals damage, it also triggers the talent effect. Okay, ancient exclusive, so reaching A5 is going to have its own sweet time unless we get her reigning. Why did I go there? So that's your Sythra. So these are the 2 Chiquitas that are coming this weekend, along with the third one, the Queen, Diaochan. That's her banner. That starts on 11th of September, in 2 days' time. Then it's this combo the next day, Friday. So ideally, I would urge whoever has enough pulls to do a pity manipulation. You are guaranteed a legendary hero in 200 summons. So you can reach a safe distance. The safe distance for me is 160. So from the previous legendary, if I do 160 pulls and if I don't get a legendary, I just stop and then move to the next banner where I do the next 20, 30 or 40 pulls, which guarantees me a legendary using the pity manipulation technique. So there is a good possibility to skip this and do all summons starting Friday, where you can do the pity manipulation, or you can do up to 160. That's what I do. So I'm going to share what I do. Certain people go till 180 and stop. No, I don't do that. And then it's a possibility that since Diaochan is guaranteed within 200, you can still go after collecting the legendary on this. And ideally, it can be Eirlys if you're chasing and desiring the new one. And go back and collect the Diaochan. Diaochan is still a brilliant pick because when you look at her, many are going to have her at Awaken 1. I have got her at Awaken 1. I did get another copy. That's how I gave the unpolished soul stone to Lubu and took him to A1. I would be happy to get her to A2 and have that attack numbers increase. So that is going to be handy. That's it. And I am sitting at some 70 odd summons, which means I will do another say 80 or 90 on Diaochan and then go back and try for this one. And if I get Eirlys, fantastic. Ideally, I am hoping and looking forward to get her. And then go back and collect Diaochan. That's the plan. I would like to believe 10. By the time the banner arrives, the summon items should increase by another 25 to 30. So that should come in useful and handy. That's it. So I'm going to say, why did I go here? I'm going to say it's very interesting, and I think very soon the event info should also start popping up, starting just next to the Moonlit Invocation. And there's a lot of stuff that is going to be available in the form of shards, ancient summon shards, and those 10 blue summon shards, plus sign in is going to provide. So all those things will come in handy to do the summons. Please remember, this goes on till the next Monday, which is going to be 15th. So we have Monday reset rewards also, which gives a good bit of summons, all types. So that's there. So just plan and go and get your hero. That's what I wanted to talk about, that this weekend is acquisition of some interesting heroes. And there are some good deals that a lot of content creators have shared, so you can actually go ahead and pick some of the deals. The ones who spend, and I don't need to remind them, they already know it because the deal discussion has been going on for the last 1 week. That's it. Good luck to get the hero that you desire. And see you in the next video. Cheers.